Well, hello. It's time for Steve's Virtual Piano Bar. I think we missed last week because I wanted to see the Bears win. Oh well. Better luck next time. I know it's another football night tonight, but if you find out the Bears are winning, let me know. Otherwise, we'll just find out the score later. I hope that's all right. Hi, Amy. All right. And Melanie is jamming over there too. You make me feel so young. You make me feel so spring has sprung. And every time I see you grin, I'm such a happy individual the moment that you speak. I wanna go play hide and seek. I wanna go and bounce the moon just like a toy balloon. You and I are just like a couple of tots running across the meadow, picking up lots of forget-me-nots. You make me feel so young. You make me feel there are songs to be sung, bells to be rung, a wonderful fling to be flung. And even when I'm old and gray, I'm gonna feel the way I do today. You make me feel so young. Play it, Steve. And I are just like a couple of tots running across the meadow, picking up lots of forget-me-nots. You make me feel so young. Make me feel there are songs to be sung, bells to be rung, wonderful fling to be flung. And even when I'm old and gray, I'm gonna feel the way I do today. You make me feel so young, so young, so young. I should have had my Sinatra hat on for that. Well, okay. Now I'll do a real Sinatra song. Oh, thanks. I have this tie. It's got license plates on it. I don't know. I think I got this tie at a second-hand shop in Sedona, actually. Hello, Ginger, and hello, Amy, and hello, Melanie. Strangers in the night, exchanging glances, wandering in the night. What were the chances they'd be sharing love before the night was through? Something in your eyes was so exciting, something in your smile was so inviting, something in my heart told me I must have you. Strangers in the night, two lonely people, we were strangers in the night, until the moment when we said our first hello. Little did I know, love was just a glance away, a warm embracing dance away. And ever since that night, we've been together, lovers at first sight, in love forever. It turned out alright for strangers in the night. strangers in the night, two lonely people, we were strangers in the night, until the moment when we said our first hello. Little did we know, love was just a glance away, a warm embracing dance away. And ever since that night, we've been together, lovers at first sight. In love forever, it turned out alright, for strangers in the night. Doobie doobie doo, be doobie 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 doo, be doobie 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 doo. Strangers in the night. Miles Green is in the house, and as well as Sparks Girl, otherwise known as Melissa. Her name is Melissa. Okay, some more Sinatra. I've got you under my skin. I've got you deep in the heart of me. So deep in my heart, you're really a part of me. I've got you under my skin. I tried so not to begin. I said to myself, this affair never will go so well. But why should I try to resist when, darling, I know so well I've got you under my skin. I'd sacrifice anything, come what might, for the sake of having you near, in spite of a warning voice calls in the night and repeats in my ear. Don't you know, little fool, you never can win. Hello, Ray. Use your mentality. Wake up to reality. But each time that I do, just the thought of you makes me stop before I begin. And I've got you under my skin. We're gonna play some jazz. We're swinging. Sacrifice anything, come what might, for the sake of having you near, in spite of a warning voice calls in the night and repeats in my ear. Don't you know, little fool, you never can win. Use your mentality. Wake up to reality. Each time I do, just the thought of you makes me stop before I begin. And I've got you. Yes, I've got you. I've got you under my skin. All right. One of the great songs by Cole Porter and one of the great hits by Frank Sinatra. Mr. Doug Butler, hello to you. Thanks for saying hello. And Miles Green, of course, is in the house. Ray Collingwood. We've got people from all over the country, so that's great. I'm going to do a song by Irving Berlin, one of my favorite American song composers. This is called Say It Isn't So. Say it isn't so. Say it isn't so. Everyone is saying you don't love me. Say it isn't so. Everywhere I go, Everyone I know whispers that you're growing tired of me. Oh, say it isn't so. People say that you found somebody new, and it won't be long before you leave me. Say it isn't true. Say that everything is still okay. That's all I want to know. And what they're saying, say it isn't so. Mr. Jim Scheffler is in the house. Oh, say it isn't so. I hear you. Okay. Say it isn't so. Everyone is saying you don't love me. Say it isn't so. Everywhere I go, everyone I know whispers that you're growing tired of me. Oh, say it isn't so. People say that you found somebody new, and it won't be long before you leave me. Say it isn't true. Say that everything is still okay. That's all I want to know. And what they're saying, say it isn't so. The great Irving Berlin wrote that song. It's one of his lesser known songs, but I really love, especially I love the melody. And I'm going to do another Irving Berlin song. Yeah, Jim Scheffler's here all the way from Elmhurst, Illinois. We've got Doug from North Carolina. Miles is in the Chicago area also. Sparks girl Melissa is from Oklahoma. I think it finally stopped snowing there. Amy's down in the Detroit area, the suburbs of Detroit. And Ray Collingwood is in Grosse Pointe, suburb of Detroit. We're covering a wide area here, folks. Thank you all for coming. Anyway, here's another Irving Berlin song that and Ginger is from Sedona, Arizona. Sometimes your messages scroll off the screen and I can't see them all, but here's another Irving Berlin song. This is a interesting lyric to this song. If you were going to meet someone and you say, gee, I'm an interesting person, maybe I'd like to ask out, and then somebody told you, say, well, yeah, but she's got a boyfriend. Well, this is the song you would sing to her. Must you dance every dance with the same fortunate man? You have danced with him since the evening began. Won't you change partners and dance with me? Must you dance oh so close, with your lips touching his face? Can't you see I'm longing to be in his place? Won't you change partners and dance with me? Ask him to sit this one out, and when you're alone, Tell the waiter to tell him he's wanted on the telephone. You've been locked in his arms ever since heaven knows when. Won't you change partners and then you may never have to change partners again. Ask him to sit this one out, and when you're alone, I'll tell the waiter to tell him he's wanted on the telephone. You've been locked in his arms ever since heaven knows when. Won't you change partners and then you may never have to change partners again. You may never have to change partners again. All right, and welcome Peggy. Peggy Smock is in the house, all the way from Gaylord, Michigan. And I think I'm going to do another Irving Berlin song, and this is actually one of my favorite Irving Berlin songs. And Irving Berlin, in case you didn't know, it wasn't his original name. I forget what his original name was, but anyway, he wrote songs like God Bless America, White Christmas, some iconic songs. But he also wrote a lot of great songs for the movies, for Fred Astaire, some of the Fred Astaire movies and other movies. So, Miles tells me that Irving Berlin's name was originally Israel Belin. So he changed it to a name that was a little more approachable. So anyway, this is a very romantic song. I think maybe one of the most romantic songs toward the very top of the list. It's called Let's Face the Music and Dance. There may be troubles ahead, but while there's moonlight and music and love and romance, let's face the music and dance. Before the fiddler has fled, before they ask us to pay the bill, and while we still have the chance, let's face the music and dance. Soon we'll be without the moon, humming a different tune, and then there may be teardrops to shed, but while there's moonlight and music and love and romance, let's face the music and dance, dance. Let's face the music and dance. And soon we'll be without that moon, humming a different tune. And then there may be teardrops to shed, but while there's moonlight and music and love and romance, let's face the music and dance, dance. Let's face the music and dance. Bada boom. Okay, I'm going to do one more Irving Berlin song. I think so. Yeah, why not? What have I got to lose? So, this song asks a question. How deep is the ocean? That's a good question. Well, we're going to find out. Or maybe. How much do I love you? I'll tell you no lie. How deep is the ocean? How high is the sky? How many times a day do I think of you? How many blossoms are sprinkled with dew? How far would I travel to be where you are? How far is the journey from here to a star? And if I ever lost you, how much would I cry? How deep is the ocean? How high is the sky? How far would I travel to be where you are? How far is the journey from here to a star? And if I ever lost you, how much would I cry? How deep is the ocean? How high is the sky? Yeah. Very beautiful. What beautiful chord changes and harmonies. Irving Berlin could not even read music, and he could write songs like that. It's just phenomenal. It's just mind-blowing to me. Don't know how he did that. Okay, so how you guys doing? Ready for some requests if you have a request, or if not, I'll just keep playing some great songs that I love to play. I think I'm going to do some blues, actually. And I'm going to be going to Chicago. Yeah, we're going to Chicago. Sorry, but I can't take you. That's just a song. I'd love to take all of you. You keep your New York joys. I'm going to Illinois just as fast as I can. You New York women think you make a fool of any man. Play all kinds of games, you will cheat if you can. Use love like a tool, make a man a fool. What a beautiful motto. Got my money, that's it. How can you mind if I split? Going back where a woman really knows the way to treat a man. People are friendly without no hidden plan. It's the best in the Midwest. Real Dodge City full of good folks who come from home. And when I get back, I'll never roam far from a little shy town. Goodbye, farewell, I might see you later. 'Cause I am going to Chicago. Sorry, but I can't take you. No, I'm sorry. I'm going to Chicago. Sorry, but I can't take you. Ain't nothing in Chicago for a monkey woman like you to do, monkey woman. Play some blues, play, babe. Got the blues. Yeah, I'm gonna play some more. Now hurry down now, sunshine, see what tomorrow brings. Tomorrow. Hurry down now, sunshine, see what tomorrow brings. Tomorrow, well, it may bring sunshine, then again it may bring rain. Tomorrow, 'cause I am going to Chicago. Sorry, but I can't take you. Going to Chicago, sorry, but I can't take you. There ain't nothing in Chicago, monkey woman like you to do. Yeah, man. Jeannie Carroll, yes, is in the house. Good to see you. Mood Indigo, wow. Yeah, and a request for some boogie woogie. And we've got some other requests too that I don't know if I'll be able to do because it's a song that I may or may not know. But anyway, I'm going to do some boogie woogie, and Jeannie Carroll came up to the island to sit in, and just so happened I happened to be working with the orchestra in the ballroom at the Grand Hotel, and Jeannie Carroll, who I had worked with in Sedona, happened to be there and sat in for a few songs. That was a memorable night, right, Jeannie? And okay, Miles says it's break time, but I'm gonna do one more song. I'm gonna do some boogie woogie. Are you ready? Are you ready? And also I have for Sail My Ship Alone. It's like working at the nightclub Most Allison. I'm sorry, I just don't know either of those songs. I mean, those are kind of esoteric songs, you have to admit. And thanks, Ray, for your compliment. Thank you, and thank you for your applause, Amy. And Boogie Woogie. Here we go. Boogie Woogie. Real soft now, real soft. All right. Well, I hope I get a little break after that. Okay. Phew. Well, Cindy John Morris. I think I can't remember where I met you if we did meet. I don't know. But anyway, thanks for coming to the virtual piano bar tonight. And Ron Melman. How you doing? Ron Melman is in the house. And I just played one of the songs you used to request, Say It Isn't So, and I did some Irving Berlin. Anyway, great. Okay, going to take a little break, and I've got some of this wine by this great gift company called Harry David. They have a great gift baskets and stuff. And I got this gift for Christmas, so thank you. And I'm going to take a little break now, since Miles reminded me. And I got some photos I want to show you from Mackinac Island and some other photos too. So we've been having some winter weather up here since for the whole winter season. So anyway, Miles reminds me, you don't pour the wine over the keyboard. You go away from the keyboard. You don't want to spill wine on your keyboard. That's for sure, right? Yeah. So cheers, everybody. Slancha, skol, sante, l'chaim, and I know I'm forgetting one, but sante. Oh, no, I said that. Okay, cheers. It's very nice. And it came with a great gift basket. Very nice. And thank you, Melissa, for the gift basket. Appreciate it. Here's some pictures from Mackinac Island. I did say l'chaim, and I had some. I took a cold ferry ride over to the island and watched. And on Mackinac Island, when they do the countdown to New Year's Eve, you know how New York has the apple drop and other cities have other things drop. Well, on Mackinac Island, because the Native Americans called it Turtle Island, they have a turtle drop. And here's a picture of the turtle. Turtle drop on New Year's Eve, Mackinac Island. It's not a real turtle. People said, "Oh, I hope the turtle doesn't care." No, it's not a real turtle. It's like a plastic turtle. So, and it really was different. As most of you know, many of you know, I've been working on Mackinac Island during the summer seasons for 5 full seasons now, and I just found out I'm going back for my 6th season in May. But never had I been to the island in the winter. So here's what it looks like in the winter. This is on Cadott Avenue looking south from the Grand Hotel. It was just beautiful in the winter. And but we've been having a lot of winter weather in northern Michigan. In fact, I think this was 5 days ago. There was a big pileup on I-196 just south of Grand Rapids. I mean, it was a big pileup. I'm drive that route many times when I'm going back and forth between here and Chicago. So I'm glad I wasn't in that. So, and yesterday morning, here's a picture of what the temperature was yesterday morning at my house. That date on the thermometer is wrong. This was yesterday morning on the 24th, January 24th. 23 below. Ay. That's cold. Anyway, we survive. But let's face the music and dance while there's music and love and romance. Yeah, we're going to have a drink of wine. In this tie, I did a Christmas show right before Christmas with a great group of people in Sheboygan. And my friend Mark and his wife were producing the show with their family, and they have a couple of daughters who are great singers, and they have a bunch of friends who are great singers. We did a show on a couple of weeks before Christmas, and Mark's wife wanted to pick out the costumes, and I said, well, can I wear a tie? She goes, yeah, we want you to wear a tie. And I showed her my tie, about 3 or 4 ties in my tie collection. She goes, well, I'm not sure what tie you want to wear, but whatever you do, don't wear that one. So now whenever I get a chance to wear the tie, I just want to wear it as often as I can before it gets banned, you know? Yeah, we're indoors this time of year in Michigan. So yeah, this is a very good quality wine from... Again, this is Harry David gift baskets. You can get 1-800-Flowers. I think that's also their website too. But it's Harry David gift collection. Thanks again, Sparks Girl. Well, let's see. I have songs that I like to do. Speaking of New Year's Eve, I'm going to stay on that theme for a little while. There is a song that was written called "What Are You Doing New Year's?" And the composer of this song, he said this song was not meant to be done around the holidays. This song is meant to be done many months before New Year's Eve. Well, it's many months before our next New Year's Eve, so I'm going to do this song called Maybe It's Much Too Early in the Game. Cheers. Or not. Maybe it's much too early in the game. But I thought I'd ask you just the same. What are you doing New Year's? New Year's Eve. Wonder whose arms will hold you good and tight when it's exactly 12 o'clock that night, welcoming in the new year. New Year's Eve. Maybe I'm crazy to suppose I'd ever be the one you chose out of 1,000 invitations you receive. But in case I stand one little chance, here comes the jackpot question in advance. What are you doing New Year's? New Year's Eve. I know it's 11 and a half months, but I thought I'd put my question in a little early. Maybe I'm crazy to suppose that I'd ever be the one you chose out of 1,000 invitations you receive. But in case I stand one little chance, here comes the jackpot question in advance. What are you doing New Year's? New Year's Eve. What are you doing New Year's? New Year's Eve. All right, well, I'm going to do an instrumental. Some jazz. This is Dizzy Gillespie. I haven't done it in a while, so I'll probably screw it up, but I'll do the best I can. It's called A Night in Tunisia. I think I need to take a sip of wine before I do this one. Dizzy Gillespie wrote this song called Night in Tunisia. Okay. That's how you end it. Suddenly. Why not? Okay. I just love that old genre of the jazz that was coming in at its peak right around 1950. There were just such great stuff then, you know, with Miles, Charlie Parker, Dizzy Gillespie, all that stuff. All right, so we're gonna play just a nice song. I'm gonna do a nice standard called Another Instrumental, 2 instrumentals in a row. Wow. Called Misty. I might sneak some words in there too. Look at me. I'm as helpless as a kitten up a tree. I feel like I'm clinging to a cloud. I can't understand. I get misty holding your hand. Walk my way, and 1,000 violins begin to play. It might be the sound of your love, that music I hear. I'm too misty, too much in love. I could say that you're leading me on, but it's just what I want you to do. Don't you notice how hopelessly I'm lost? That's why I'm following you. On my own, would I wander through this wonderland alone, never knowing my right foot from my left, my hat from my glove. I'm too misty, too much in love. I'm too misty, too much in love. Going down from the flatted fifth. That's one way to end a song, by the way. You can compose your own ending by going right down from the flatted fifth. So in the key of E flat, you go to the A minor 7th flatted 5th, A flat 7th, G minor 7th, G flat 7th, F 7th, E 7th, to the E flat. There you go. That's one way to end a song. Yeah, it's beautiful. All right. Okay. Well, we have time for just a couple more songs, and I know I had a request for a Mose Allison song. Aha! And I didn't know it, but I do know another Mose Allison song. In fact, the song that he's most famous for is kind of a novelty song, kind of a smart aleck song. Your mind is on vacation and your mouth is working overtime. Because when you're playing in these nightclubs, people are talking, and they don't pay any attention to you sometimes, and you want to just tell them, hey, your mouth is working overtime and your mind is on vacation. And so this is what this song is about. So a Greek bolero. And I'm going to try that after I do the your mind is on vacation and your mouth is working overtime. But Christos, your name actually sounds a little bit Greek. That's very nice. Anyway, Mose Allison was, who somebody mentioned earlier in the chat, was a piano player from Mississippi, I believe. And he played blues. He was a white guy, but he played blues. And he was very, had his own unique style. You couldn't really classify him as jazz or blues. He was kind of somewhere in between. But he also wrote songs, and this is called, one of his songs called Your Mind is on Vacation. You're sitting there yakking in my face. I guess I'm gonna have to put your hair in your place. You know, if silence were golden, you couldn't raise a dime. Because your mind is on vacation and your mouth is working overtime. Quoting figures, dropping names. You're telling stories about them dames. You're sitting there laughing about things that ain't funny. You're trying to sound like you got big money. You know, if talking were criminal, you'd lead a life of crime. Because your mind is on vacation and your mouth is working overtime. Okay, I'm gonna play some blues. Is cheap, and don't be making promises that you can't keep. And if you don't like this song I'm singing, just grin and bear it. All I can say is if the shoe fits, wear it. And if you must talk, please try to make it rhyme. Because your mind is on vacation and your mouth is working overtime. All right, we're having some fun now. The thing about playing the virtual piano bar online is you guys can be talking. I really can't hear you, so I get to actually talk and spout off and pontificate all to myself here without anybody interrupting me or really any in trying to think of how I'm going to hold the crowd. I'm doing this for the love of doing it, really. Although, by the way, tips are appreciated. There is a link for the tips in the description of this video. So if you're able to send along a tip, that's much appreciated. There's a PayPal link there. But anyway, so I get to sit here and talk and do my thing and play the songs that I love to do, and people really don't talk back. I read your comments. I love your comments. So it's really fun. Yeah, the song I did in Grand Rapids. But let me see if I can do this Greek. I'm talking so much I didn't even take a sip. Hold on. Blah, 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 blah. See if I can remember this. This is called I'm Miserlou if I play it correctly. If I don't play it correctly, then I don't know what it's called. But there's a song called Miserlou that I just love this melody. It's got an unusual scale to it. And I believe it is Greek. That kind of reminds me of some of the yoga chants that I play. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to do one more song before we say goodbye, and called One Note Samba. I played this song in Grand Rapids when I sat in with the great pianist down there with his trio, and I can't remember the name of the restaurant. So here's the great Antonio Carlos Jobim's song called One Note Samba. This is just a little samba based upon a single note. Other notes are bound to follow, but the root is still that note. Now this new note is the consequence of the one we've just been through, bound to be the unavoidable consequence of you. There's so many people who can talk and just say nothing, or nearly nothing. I have used up all the skill I know, and at the end I've come to nothing, or nearly nothing. So I come back to my first note, as I must come back to you. And we'll pour into that one note all the love I feel for you. Anyone who wants the whole show, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, they will find themselves with no show. Better play the note you know. This is just a little key change, samba based upon a single note. Other notes are bound to follow, but the root is still that note. Now this new note is the consequence of the one we've just been through, as I'm bound to be the unavoidable consequence of you. There's so many people who can talk and talk and talk and just say nothing, or nearly nothing. I have used up all the scale I know, and at the end I've come to nothing or nearly nothing. So I come back to my first note, as I must come back to you. I will pour into that one note all the love I feel for you. Anyone who wants the whole show, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, they will find themselves with no show. Better play the note you know. They will find themselves with no show. Better play the note you know. Okay. One Note Samba, the great song by Antonio Carlos Jobim. And that's going to do it. But I'm going to stick around a little bit because, I wanted to mention the music I went to hear in Grand Rapids. This was, what was the date of that? It was right after Christmas. So what is it? Was it the 28th maybe? Anyway, around December 20th was John Shea, and he plays every Monday night at this great little seafood restaurant in Grand Rapids, kind of a New Orleans type of theme. And what else was I going to say? I had something interesting to say, but I can't think of it now. Okay. Well, thank you all for coming to the virtual piano bar. This is great. I just love doing it, and it's great to see old friends, make new friends. And Ray, thank you for coming. Thank you for your comment, and thank you everybody. And we're going to plan on doing it next Sunday, and we will continue on then. But I can't remember that I had a little comment I was going to say. Oh yeah, anyway. Well, we'll keep on keeping on. I'm going to be learning some new songs because I'm going back to the island, and there's just a little bit of request songs that this restaurant is called the Woods Restaurant. It's in the interior of the island of Mackinac Island, and it's just a great little restaurant, and they love all the old songs I play, but every once in a while somebody wants to hear some newer stuff, so I'm going to be learning some new stuff. I'm going to venture into some Billy Joel's music from the 70s. Wow, that's modern. Yeah. Well, everybody have a great week. We'll see you all next week, and thank you one more time, even though I've thanked you about 20 times for coming. I thank you again, and I'm looking for my mouse. Love you all.